Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews, 3 box sets that I have pulled out at random. And actually, this box had a lot of my film music boxes and stuff because I kept it all together, all the film music, and I found that box. It's sitting right over there. And right out of the top, boy, is this an interesting collection of stuff. Remember these? Remember Eric Kunzel and the Cincinnati Pops on Telarc? All those film music collections, some of them are just wonderful. And 5 of them are grouped together in this little box called Film Music Classics on Telarc, which may even still exist because at least this stuff sold. So maybe they didn't delete it. Concord Music owns Telarc, and I have no idea what they're doing with it. It makes no sense, whatever it is, because nothing seems to be happening. So we have The Big Picture, which gives you Mission Impossible, Batman Forever, Apollo 13, Independence Day, Crimson Tide, Braveheart, The Last of the Mohicans. I mean, just everything. So that's there. And then we have vintage cinema, Korngold and all those fun people. Alex North, Franz Waxman, including The Ride to Dubno from Taurus Bulba. Ooh, yay! Aaron Copland and Miklos Rocha from Spellbound. And oh, yeah, great stuff. All great stuff. Star Tracks. This was the thing that sold like billions of copies, and it's so much fun. John Williams scores, but also Alexander Courage's Star Trek main theme, and you get Close Encounters of the Third Kind, that kind, and Star Wars stuff, and Superman, and Raiders of the Lost Ark, and E.T., and just unbelievable amounts of stuff. And this is a wonderful disc, 3 choral suites, a lovely idea by Miklos Rocha, Ben-Hur, Quo Vadis, and King of Kings. I mean, this is great with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. I mean, these were the days when like Telarc pulled out all the stops for this stuff, and the sonics were just insane. And then we have the Great Fantasy album, where we get El Cid, I don't know what that has to do with fantasies, Captain Hook, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Henry V, The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, that's fun. And let's see, The Abyss and Clash of the Titans. And oh, it's just wonderful. What's not to love? I love this little box of things. It's just fun. Good, clean, honest, fabulously recorded, very well played fun. You don't get any notes as usual. You just get the disc, but they're very inexpensive. If you can still find this, it's worth looking for. Also, I found my Charles Gerhardt film music box. Oh, thank God. I was looking for this. This is like one of the great collections in the universe. Of course, I didn't have to worry because not only do I have this, but I have them all right down here as singles. So, I could do it either way, theoretically. But still, I would never get rid of these. These are just unbelievably wonderful collections of things. And it's, the Seahawk, Lost Horizon. You get Korngold, Tiomkin, Errol Flynn movies, Gone with the Wind, a whole disc of it. Alfred Newman, film scores for Humphrey Bogart, Bernard Herrmann, Franz Waxman, more Korngold, Miklos Rocha, Max Steiner, and classic film scores for Betty Davis. This is 12 discs? Yeah. This is like you have to own this if you don't already. I know I did a video about it. So I am assuming that you all went and grabbed it while you could because it's still available. As of now, as of today, which is what is this, January 6th, 2023. How long it will remain available, I don't know, but thank God it's available. So there's that. And last but not least, the Artistry of Akira Ifukube. Now, I put him in the film music thing just because it was sort of, a place to stick this box, this large box. This is a 20-disc Japanese set of Ifukube's orchestral works. And it is the most puzzling thing I have ever encountered in my life. You open it up here. It's beautifully packaged and done like, all the Japanese stuff, and here it is. And it's put together by King Records, which is, the huge Japanese record distributor conglomerate thing. And it has you get this wonderful, I'm not sure what that is and what it does. It's not my language or alphabet, but you get that. And you get a wonderful booklet, which does not contain all 20 discs that are listed here. and some of them are 2-volume sets. I have no idea how this booklet relates to the contents of this box, but fortunately the discs are labeled in English, so you know what they are if you look carefully enough. You may take a little doing to figure it out. The thing about this is that Ifukube, as you may have known, wrote the Godzilla music, and he turned his film music stuff into 3 symphonic fantasias, but he was also a very good composer generally in a neoclassical, proto-ostinato, quasi-minimalist kind of vein. He had a very, very interesting style. And, he didn't get that much attention aside from his film music. And everyone picked one Japanese composer, right? And we all know who it was. It was Takemitsu. And it's a shame because there are a whole bunch of them and they were really, really good. And Ifukube is one of them. But he wrote this piece called Sinfonia Topkapi here, or whatever it's called here. Yes, Topkara. I need to get that right. I mean, I did a video about Ifukube as well because there are some wonderful single discs, including one on Naxos that has this piece. There are like 20 recordings of the Sinfonia Topkara in these 20 discs. It's like every disc has one. And the Symphonic Fantasia #1, which has a lot of the Godzilla music. It's fabulous stuff, but there is so much repetition in this. I bought this sight unseen. I had no idea what I was getting. And all 20 discs have every conductor in Japan who ever conducted the Sinfonia Topkara, and they did it a lot. They're all in here. I don't know how many versions of it, 10, something like that. It's crazy. And the Symphonic Fantasia, Symphonic Fantasy #1. At least they list all the movies that the Symphonic Fantasia music comes from, which is actually really fun. There's a big ballet in here called Salome from 1948. Yeah. And there's yes, you get Godzilla, King Kong versus Godzilla, Battle in Outer Space, Frankenstein it says here, Frankenstein conquers the world. How interesting. Flunken, as we would say in Yiddish, Flankenstein, exactly, just what you need. That is Brisket conquers the world. Then we have Ghidra and Battle in Outer Space again, and Destroy All Monsters. Remember that one? Yay! And oh, this is so much fun. I don't see any more of Flankenstein, but oh, what a delicious typo. Okay, anyway, so this 20 CD box has a pride of place in my collection, even if I have no idea what's inside, and what's inside is horrendously duplicative, and it's just a wonderful tribute to a wonderful composer who needs more tributes that are perhaps a little more sanely organized. But yeah, I was happy to find this. This is a wonderful little collector's item. You put it on your shelf and people look at it. It's very attractive, and it's a real objet d'art all by itself. So there you go. 3 wonderful boxes I just dropped of film music. It's on the floor, but it's okay. I'll pick it up and listen to it. Go for it. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.